Holding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way, and yet we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season.
Now here's LeBron. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. That one falls.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
George with the ball, guarded by Fry. Outside Robinson, and here's George for three. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Thompson, a screen on Robinson. James has a two-pointer. No good with the wing jumper. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Raptors. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now Irving. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Jacks up a three. The Pacers pull it in. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
A division battle. These two squads play each other 4 times this season.
Time to get familiar, and these games always count double. I mean, not just league standings, but division standings at stake as well.
Now Irving, following the miss by Ellis from deep. From deep. And Kyrie Irving gets the three.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving against Teague. Outside, George knocks down the three ball. George has got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Irving. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. Now, here's James. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. 4 on the clock. Over Robinson. LeBron's shot is good.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Robinson finds George. Turner with a screen for George. The offensive rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The drive by James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Teague the pass to George. From downtown. And it's George again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James looking around. Shot clock at 6. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Fry. The tray. And the three ball is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Teague. He has yet to score. On the wing, George. Looking to end the run, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Pacers trail by 4. Robinson down low. Covered by LeBron. And Turner kicks to Teague. Pass to George. Fires the 3. George missing again. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
You know, I'm not sure if they were taking them lightly. I think they just didn't play well. I mean, that happens sometimes. You got to give the other team credit, too.
Now George, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Goes back up. That doesn't go either for George.
You know, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Thompson, a screen on Teague to the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. Ellis with it. Now Smith defending. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Stewart's checked in for Turner. George Niang comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Robinson. And it's Brooks in for Monte Ellis. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jones comes in for Channing Frye. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. A nice shot by LeBron.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jefferson against Teague. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Here's Brooks. He's coming off a 22-point game against Orlando.
And, you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
And, you know, the activity of Stuckey, the recognition in the pick and roll, puts a lot of pressure on the defense trying to guess what he's going to do.
Now here's Jones. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Williams' shot is off. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Stuckey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Stuckey's got 5 points in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Irving. Brooks grabs the board. Stuckey against Williams. And Clark, last season, we saw teams attempt over 8 more threes a game than they did just about a decade ago. What is going on here?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a combined influence of analytics and a certain marksman by the name of Stephen Curry. He certainly has had an impact on how many threes are being shot all over the league and all over the world. The two-time MVP waking us up to what's possible from deep.
And the first one drops.
And Stuckey is a guy who does a bit of a small version of stat sheet stuff, and he gives you points, rebounds, and assists.
And it's tied up with that one. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Jefferson inside. Robinson on him. Jefferson's shot is off. And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%. Brooks dishes to Robinson. George looking around. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Irving for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And Indiana making a change here. Niang's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Chris Anderson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Williams. Cavaliers on D. 3-point lead. Here's the floater. The shot by George, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. On the wing, Jones. Outside Jefferson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That will complete this 4-game homestand. To the inside, here's Niang. The shot's good. Niang's got his first basket.
The play does its job, getting someone free to fire off a shot.
Outside Irving. Sinks the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
On its way from Stuckey for 2. Again, Indiana.
And a nice skill set for the combo guard, Rodney Stuckey. The guy can do everything you need in the backcourt.
The screen from Thompson. Irving drives in.
Found the window and went for it. Defense was late trying to close the gap.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for James Jones. And LeBron's subbed in for Richard Jefferson. And so he hits both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Teague. Pass to George. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Irving passes to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Turner with the screen for George. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
From deep, James. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pacers trail by 3. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pacers, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers. They're in the fourth position.
And seeing where Indiana is, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Ellis surveying the D. Turner against Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. LeBron outside. Williams has a screen for James. Over Robinson. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Ellis outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Williams dishes to James. Floats it up for James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Six on the shot clock. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Free throw good, James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Teague can't hit. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And for that game against the Pistons, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Cavaliers.
We often talk about it.
And that's a halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Teague with the ball. Still yet to score. On the wing, George. Over Fry. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Paul George.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
Here's Irving. And Fry kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Lob pass to George. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
The kick out to Irving. Pass to Smith. For the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. Robinson passes to Teague. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, George. George missing again. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Thompson finds James. And it's sent back by Turner. Irving with a clean look. The rebound by Turner.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Teague with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. To the left side wing. For 3, Fry. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And you know, for a smallish guy, Ellis has pretty good bounce.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Teague. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A nice shot by George.
PG-13, using that length inside.
The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside Irving. Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 13 points.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
And the Pacers call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. George Niang comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. And Cleveland also making a change. Jefferson's checked in. Robinson passes to Teague. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here is Teague. Turner with the screen for Teague. Down low. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Turner with a screen on Irving. To the paint. Out to Stuckey. Pass to Teague. Left side Turner. Shot to stop the run. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Left block shot on the way. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Smith against Stuckey. Pass to Niang. Turner with a screen on James. Here's Niang. James with some nice D. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Floats it up for James. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Pacers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Teague. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Smith fires from way outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers on top. They score 11 straight to finish off the period. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Anderson a screen on Brooks. Irving from long range. The Pacers pull it in. Stuckey outside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
They make it hard on Stuckey inside, but he has the agility to still finish.
Outside, Jones. Jefferson kicks to Jones. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Second chance shot, and he gets the bucket. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the wing right side. Here's Niang. Chris Anderson pulls it in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Cleveland. Jefferson passing to Jones. Can't get it to fall. And Indiana shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Brooks against Irving. Stewart down low. George up top. 4 on the shot clock. Over Jefferson. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from George.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Parker's checked in for the Pacers. And a switch here also for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Mo Williams. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks, David. Irving surveying the floor. Fires from the wing. The Cavaliers with another miss. Pacers trail by 8. Outside, George. Pass to Stuckey. Parker sets the screen for Stuckey. To the inside. Parker's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brooks against Jefferson. Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, soaring in the sky on that one. Anderson playing way above the rim.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Parker sets the screen for Stuckey. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 10. That's a 2 from Smith. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Parker, a screen on Irving. Brooks with it. Jones covering. Here's Parker. Anderson with the block.
Boy, admire the reach of Anderson. I mean, this guy does a nice job of timing when to leave the floor to reject those shots.
Smith for 3. He can't get that one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Brooks. Some nice passing here by Indiana. George dishes to Brooks. Parker sets the screen for Brooks. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball is not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
The Pacers call timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Parker. Robinson comes in for George Niang. Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Teague in for Brooks. Then for the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Fry comes in for Jones. And James subbed in for Jefferson. Teague finds George. Turner with a screen on Irving. Here's George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got 19 points.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Cleveland leading by 10. Outside Irving. Craps in the tray. 21 points in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Teague with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by George.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
Pass to Irving. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Turner with a screen on Irving. George against Irving. The shot by George, no good. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
6 to shoot. James against Robinson. James misses. And Zoelos will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. And here's George for 3. Now James. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Over Teague. Great D that time from Teague. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on